What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. In the last episode we broke into Hyrule Castle, met up with the princess and learned a little bit more about our destiny. In this episode, well, we're gonna make our way over to Kakariko Village and maybe Death Mountain. So let's get going. Thankfully Kakariko Village is just a short jaunt away from Hyrule Castle Town, so it'll take us no time at all to get there. It's kind of funny how small Hyrule Field actually is. Like, as a kid, I thought this place was way larger, but nope, it's pretty small, especially in comparison to, like, all the future Zelda titles. But here we are in Kakariko Village. Man, I love this place. It is so quaint and peaceful. I just love being here. Alright, so we could go around and, like, talk to the various different NPCs, maybe check out some of the buildings like Impa suggested we do, but we don't really need to do any of that, so instead, let's start by grabbing this Cucco and take care of a little side quest, that way we can get ourselves another item. So we're gonna bring this Cucco all the way to the back of the village and, toss it in this pen, and then let's go and talk to this lovely lady. My Cuccos have run away, please catch 6 more. Yeah, so all 7 of our Cuccos have just, like, gone missing. Somehow they got out of this pen, and they're, ravaging the town, if you will. Well, not really, but, we need to return them to the pen because we're a nice person, so that's what we're gonna do. Now, normally, a lot of people, like, take another Cucco and fly over to where that guy is, but no, you can easily just, like, shoot him with your slingshot, and then he'll run down to, like, this main area where you can pick him up right over here. You do want to be careful with that, though, because you don't want to be attacking Cuccos too much. Like, if you've played any other Zelda game, you probably know what happens, but, if you don't know what happens, then I encourage you to go and attack the Cuccos and find out for yourself. Alright, anyways, yeah, somehow this Cucco is, like, a magician or something, because he managed to get himself stuck in an already sealed wooden crate. How he got in there, I have absolutely no idea, but we rescued him, we busted him out of that crate, and now we're gonna return him right back to the pen where he belongs. So now that that is done, there's a few more that we need to find. They're hidden in some pretty hard to reach areas though, so believe it or not, we are gonna need to use a Cucco to reach, like, the other Cuccos, which is kinda strange, but let's grab this guy and, well, no, I don't want to go in the house. Oh, please don't reset the Cuccos. I think that might reset the Cuccos. Like, it definitely does it on the N64 version. I don't know if they fixed it on the 3DS version or not. I really hope it doesn't. Oh, actually, never mind. That Cucco's not over there by the fence, so they should still all be in the pen. Let's just, like, double check real quick. Yeah, they seem to be all in there. Alright, good. Thank goodness, man. That would have been really annoying if, like, the game just reset everything because I accidentally went inside that house. Alright, so yeah, come up here, use this Cucco to jump this gap and land right on these fence posts. Then we're gonna take this guy and chuck him back over to the main area. And there's 2 in, like, this little sub-area that you want to collect, the first of which is right over here. So we're gonna grab him, and again, we're just gonna toss him back over to the main area for now. And we'll go and pick him up a little bit later. The last one is probably the hardest one to find if you don't already know where it is. Just, climb this ladder, and it will take you to the top of where this sort of windmill structure is. And yes, the last Cucco somehow got all the way up here. So that's all of them. Now we just gotta return these guys to their pen, and we'll get ourselves a nice little reward. So in you go, buddy. Hang out with your brothers and friends. And where are those other 2 guys? Hopefully they haven't strayed too far, because, yeah, they can just, like, wander around after you throw them into this main area. But, 9 times out of 10, they'll stay pretty much where you toss them. Although, I have had it before where, like, it wanders into, like, the main section of the village, and you gotta walk around for a couple of seconds just to figure out where the heck it went. Anyways, though, this is the last one, so let's toss it in the pen and talk to the lady. Thank you for finding my Cuccos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. For helping me, I will give this to you. Isn't it all sparkly and pretty? Please take good care of it. And she gives us an empty bottle. Hooray! One of the best items in, like, any Zelda game. Miss, I would advise looking for work elsewhere because, working with Cuccos when you're allergic to them, probably not a smart idea. Anyways, now that we got this empty bottle, let's do something cool with it, right? Like, we can put all sorts of things inside this empty bottle, and believe it or not, at the graveyard, we can find something to put inside, and it's not a dead body, so that's a good thing. Anyways, right over here, let's equip our empty bottle real quick, and then if we lift up this rock, check it out, there are some bugs that are running away, so let's collect them, because bugs are insanely useful in this game. I know that seems kind of weird, but we can do a number of different things with bugs, and first and foremost, we can actually do something with them right now. So if we head up here, there is this soft soil spot. So now if we take our bugs and dump them out right in front of this thing, well, they're gonna work their magic and crawl inside that little tiny hole, and if we wait a couple of seconds, make sure you back up, by the way, wait a couple of seconds, and guess what, a golden Skulltula pops out, so ta-da, we can get ourselves another token. Alright, now that we got that, let's do something a little bit weird and kind of cryptic. I mean, we're hanging out in a graveyard, so it's kind of fitting. If we head back here, we can check out this Triforce Symbol. The crest of the royal family of Hyrule is inscribed here. Well, I wonder what we should do. Let's pull out our Ocarina and play Zelda's Lullaby, shall we? I always thought that cutscene was really cool, but we also just destroyed one of the royal family's, like, graves, so probably don't want to spend too much time here, but hey, let's become a grave robber. Why not? I mean, we've technically already broken into Hyrule Castle, so how many more crimes can we commit? We're basically a criminal at this point. Alright, let's get rid of all these bats real quick, just while they're still, like, hanging out on the walls, because no one wants to deal with any of these keys whatsoever. They're just really dang annoying. You know, for a tomb, seems like people just like haphazardly place all these bones here. Like, where's the sarcophaguses? Where's the, you know, coffins? Like, you can't just put bones on the floor and call it a tomb. That's not how this works, man. Whatever. Alright, in this room you're going to want to be careful because there are re-deads all over the place, and if you get too close, they're going to scream at you, you'll freeze in place, and then they'll try and, like, jump on you and eat all of your life. So, just hug the right wall, roll past them, and you should be fine. You could walk through, like, that green goop, but you do take damage, and since we are playing Master Quest, and we take double damage, I really don't want to do that. Anyways, once you're in here, you're pretty much safe, so let's check out this, weird inscription. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set. A newborn life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun. Give peaceful rest to the living dead. That is an interesting poem, huh? Yeah, it's kind of cruddy, actually. Something else is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. And with that, we've learned the Sun Song. Restless souls wander where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the Sun Song. See, that is a way better poem. So yeah, the Sun Song can actually do a number of different things. Like the poem said, it can bring rest to the living dead. So for instance, these re-deads out here, they're pretty scary, right? Well, if we play the Sun Song, it just so happens that they become way less scary because the Sun Song will actually freeze them in place. And this lasts for maybe, I don't know, 15 to 25 seconds. You can pretty much walk around them, do whatever you want. As long as you don't attack them, they'll remain frozen. Eventually, the freeze will wear off and they'll go back to attacking you if you get too close. So I would recommend just like freezing them and running directly past them. Like, do not push your odds with redeads, man. You do not want to mess with them. Another effect the Sun Song does have is that, of course, if it's nighttime, you can play the Sun Song and make it day, and if it's daytime, you can play the Sun Song and make it nighttime. So, like, you don't really need to leave a town if you want to, like, change time now. Anyways, there's one more thing that I want to do in here right now, and I think it's this grave with the flowers in front of it. So let's wait for Dompe to run by us, because I think if he sees you, he gets mad, but we can very easily just pull that grave back and check it out. There's another tomb that we can go inside. We're basically Lara Croft right now. Anyways, this one's pretty simple. Let's just grab this chest, because inside is a free Hylian Shield. Really, really awesome. So real quick, let's go ahead and equip that, get rid of our Deku shield. Now the problem is this shield is way too heavy for us as a kid, so we can't actually like put it out in front of us and you know, block that way. But on the bright side, it doesn't get affected by fire, so I would highly recommend picking this up and planning on using it in the next area. Anyways, there's still more stuff for us to do in the graveyard, but I think that's going to do it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.